In Islam, unlike the other religions, do not put the blame on women for humanity to be born in sin. If you read the Bible, according to the book of Genesis, chapter number 3, the whole of humanity is born in sin because Eve, may Allah be pleased with her, tempted Adam, may Allah be pleased with him, to eat the forbidden fruit. So, the blame is solely put on the woman alone. Whereas, according to the glorious Quran, the blame is equally put on both, on Adam as well as on Eve. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, in Surah Araf, chapter number 7, verse number 19 to 27. Here, Adam and Eve have been addressed more than a dozen of times. Both of them did the sin, both of them repented, and both of them asked for forgiveness. Therefore, the blame is equally put on both, on Adam as well as on Eve. And there is not a single verse in the glorious Quran which puts the blame on Eve alone. In fact, if you read, it's mentioned in the glorious Quran, in Surah Taha, chapter number 20, verse number 121. Adam, may Allah be pleased with him, he disobeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But the blame is equally put on both, on Adam as well as on Eve. And furthermore, it is mentioned in the book of Genesis, chapter number 3, verse number 16, that Almighty God curses the woman and pregnancy is a punishment for her. And it is mentioned in the book of Genesis, chapter number 3, verse number 16, that I shall increase thy sorrow and thy conception, and in sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Pregnancy, according to the Bible, is a punishment, whereas according to the glorious Quran, pregnancy uplifts a woman. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, in Surah Nisa, chapter number 4, verse number 1, وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ الَّذِي تَسَأَلُونَ بِهِ وَالْأَرْحَامِ. Respect the womb that bore you. Pregnancy uplifts the woman and does not degrade her. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, in Surah Luqman, chapter number 31, verse number 14, وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ حَمَلَتْهُ أُمُّهُ وَهْنًا عَلَى وَهْنٍ وَفِصَالُهُ فِي عَامَيْنِ. And we have enjoined upon man kindness to his parents. His mother bore him with weakness upon weakness, and his weaning is in 2 years. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the glorious Quran, in Surah Ahqaf, chapter number 46, verse number 15, وَوَصَّيْنَا الْإِنسَانَ بِوَالِدَيْهِ إِحْسَانًا حَمَلَتْهُ أُمُّهُ كُرْهًا وَوَضَعَتْهُ كُرْهًا. And we have enjoined upon man kindness to his parents. His mother bore him with hardship upon hardship and gave birth to him with hardship. Pregnancy uplifts a woman and does not degrade her.